discuss until like 10 o'clock, 3 hours.
Okay, hi everyone. We are live on YouTube. Our first video on YouTube. Previously, we have been having coffee sessions on Facebook. So the idea is to have like friends getting over coffee and talking about crypto stuff, right? And with the new DeFi movement, I've gathered some of my friends, the precious brothers of mine, to come and talk about DeFi, and so what's going to happen? Some of my friends, the precious brothers of mine, to come and talk about DeFi, and sorry about that. I keep forgetting about turning off the YouTube video. It's the first time. Please forgive me, guys. So yes, we have, and so the format goes as such that it's unfiltered, uncensored. We will be talking a lot about DeFi stuff and the crypto scenes, and because of the COVID, and that's why we're doing this live. So if you guys have just joined us, please just like and share our the new channel, and just subscribe to it as well. Thank you very much for your support. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce my degenerates, basically, right? That's what we're calling each other, degenerates. First up, we have our OG in the house, Mr. Dunstan Teo. Yes, he will be our shit stirrer for the day. Okay, so yes, anything that goes will be all about shit. That he's going to talk about shit. He will wear the mask. All right, show the mask, bro. Show the mask. There you go. Yeah. So every time you want to talk shit, he has to wear the mask. Okay, so this is just a small little format. Yeah. Next up, we have Jason. Yes, hi, Jason. Thank you for joining us from Bitcoin Malaysia. He is our foremost DeFi expert, all right? That is actually among all of us that is going to do a lot of things. He's learning, but we are still behind, him learning. So he's much more faster than us. But as with all of us, we're all learning at the same time. So let's hope he gives us some new projects and new DeFi tokens that they were talking about. And yeah, Jason from Bitcoin Malaysia. Next up, we have my favorite brother, Mr. Jefford from Rubik's Academy. Yeah, he will represent the newbies. Okay, the newbies in the space. He will try to translate that into a very layman perspective for every one of us. Giving your layman example. So he has already come up with a few of the other videos that you have talked about. That's how the Uncles was born, and that's how he created this DUN index. And for the life of me, I think only a few days ago, DeFi Pulse Index has just created their own DeFi token. Oh my gosh, we're going to talk about that as well. And last but not least, we have Victor. Who earlier came by and helped to do a little bit on the DeFi for beginners. If you guys missed the earlier video, do click on the previous link after this live session and get some insights as to how and which projects you should be looking on. Now, as with all our coffee sessions, we're going to have a huge disclaimer, okay, guys? Yeah, huge disclaimer, okay? This is not financial advice, guys, okay? For the life of us, we've been emphasizing this non-stop. Huge disclaimer, it's not financial advice. DeFi is a new movement, I would say, that's actually a new trend on the crypto space that's helping a lot of people making money out of it. They are garnering a lot of interest as well. And as a result, we are talking about it basically, right? So you still need to do your own due diligence. There's a huge risk involved. Please do your own due diligence. Don't take our words for it. Look at the links, make your own decisions, and do research before you go about doing it. Okay. So yes, to start off, Mr. Jason, we have, he's excited to share about a few things because he's just gotten, I think, 2 days worth of, what's the new token called? RV? I don't know, seriously, man.
Actually, it's kind of hard, okay, to just think about the fact that we're still only halfway through the week, and it already feels like so much things has happened. It feels like it's just completely new. Just basically a new place that we're living in right now. It's so unfamiliar. So this week has been, I would say that the things, okay, that is popping up right now. Pickle, okay, Pickle.finance. That it's the next token that people are farming right now. Actually, Leslie, I actually wanted to ask you, okay, or ask all of you.
Yes.
Can anybody please explain to me what is Pickle? Because I actually was that. I went to read about it. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, let me share my screen. I can do that, right? Okay,
Yeah,
anyone?
you can. I just need to
Right.
add to the stream only. Just add your share screen.
Okay,
I
right,
was
cool.
hoping you'll share some information. That is so cool now. We all now get to learn. So yeah. Look at
So
Jeff's face.
I
He's so intense
it
now.
looks so interesting. Okay, this one looks so.
I don't see a screen, bro.
Oh no, he's lagging.
Interface
Oh
is similar
no.
to. Uh,
Oh no.
this is so cool. Okay, so the first thing, okay, you come into this place, right? Okay, they say that please read the paper. Okay, please read the paper, and once, okay, what's that? The you read the paper. Can I change the screen? No, I need to share it again. Let me just share my entire screen.
Yeah, yes, share.
Easily, just share the entire screen. So it's just a one-page white paper, one page. Okay.
What the hell is a pickle paper?
It says, please, okay, what's that? Read the goddamn paper. Okay. And their motto is this, okay? Pickle brings the four largest cable coins and try to go and make the peg much more stable. All right. And somehow, okay, the community really likes it. I've been reading up, okay, on crypto Twitter. People that I've been following it, okay, also like this project. I don't understand it. I want to understand, okay, why is it, okay, that people are liking this project so much, okay, and they're farming it. And like, I don't put in money into something that I don't understand. Okay, so
Whoa! Look at the AYP, man. APY, man.
yeah, so
What the hell is that? 3,000%.
I don't know. Dovi, Dovi, she's also someone in the crypto sphere. Okay, she started farming. She exited, okay, at $10, and now it's 65. Okay, she tweeted about this as well. I don't know. Anyone can give some thoughts, okay, as to why do we need, okay, Pico token, okay, or what this protocol, okay, could be about,
Are you trying to figure out? Wait. Are you trying to figure out whether monetization to it, or it's just trying to generate more revenue and liquidity for the pools?
I don't know.
What's your question specifically? Let's address it one by one.
Why does Pickle exist? Number one, why does Pickle exist? Okay, there's a blog post. Okay, right. I haven't read this yet. Maybe, okay, it's worth reading up on this. But this is what, okay, people are talking about. A second thing that people are talking about right now is I think that this week has been a lot of CDFI. I think CZ has been coining this word, centralized, decentralized finance, right? Okay, so we have seen Huobi come out with, DeFi product. Okay, a Binance, okay, also the same thing. A few $100 million, okay, already been of BUSD has already gone into the Binance version of the DeFi product. Then there's also, I think there was one that I saw, which is crypto.com. Okay, also has a DeFi product now, which is kind of like, I saw somebody share a snapshot, like 4 million APY. I don't get it as well, right? So
that's not available for a lot of people, a lot of the countries, bro, right? I think Singapore we can't even get into the token as well. So even though it was tweeted, I think almost 1 week ago, basically, I saw the news as well. The crypto.com guys were like, hey, how do we get into this DeFi thing, right? It's so exciting, right? But then again, Singapore, it's not inside. It's like the US. We are suffering from the regulations, man, guys. Oh my God, this is not DeFi at all. It's a CFI.
Hey, it's called VPN, people.
Yeah, don't tell me you got into it also, bro. What's up, man?
No,
Get a
there's-
VPN, change your IP address to another region that they allow, get the tokens, and that's it.
Yeah, in the words of Simon, he will say, I will buy the shit out of that token, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So, what's that? Yeah, this week has been, another crazy week. But one thing that I actually have been following, okay, closely, maybe I'll share this one, right? Okay, is the Avakochi, what's that, pre-sale that I participated in, which just happened yesterday. What is it, yesterday?
2 days ago. 2 days ago.
It was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago. So
Well,
let me
less than
just
2
share-
days, plus minus. Yeah.
Right. So just let me share my entire screen. So this is basically the Avagochi project, right? Okay.
Oh, this is damn
What's really
cute,
cool
man.
about this project? Okay, it's basically taken from like Tamagotchi, that kind of thing. It's digital
Yeah,
pets,
yeah.
right? But what's going to be interesting is that when every time, okay, a digital pet exists, right? Okay, in order to bring it into reality, you need to tie collateral to it. So it could be Aave tokens, SNX, Bitcoin, or whatever. And depending on the kind of tokens, okay, then the Avaguchi will look different and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, to me, like Ready Player One. It's like when you destroy the digital character or whatever, immediately it basically deconstructs into coins. So that is my imagination of what Avagochi is actually bringing to the table. That every single digital game item, okay, actually is money in itself, has a base value to it, and it can grow from that. You get what I mean?
Yep.
What?
Sorry, I got a bit cut off.
Sorry. Right. So that's basically what the project is about. Okay, it's not Aave. It's not an Aave project in itself. Okay, it's a separate project from Aave, but it's based. Okay, and I think they got a grant as well. Okay, an Aave grant to actually make this happen. So okay, they just did a, how do I say, a token launch yesterday, which introduces, okay, the Ghost token. Okay, and there was a private sale, okay, at 5 cents, and then yesterday, 2 days ago, they started the pre-sale, which started at 10 cents, and everybody, okay, was like really, really looking forward to it. It was at 9:30 sharp, right? So this is exactly what happened. All right, so it's pretty cool in itself, okay, how they build it up, this pre-sale, which is like they gamify the experience. In order to participate in the pre-sale, people need to participate in missions. You get what I mean? Right? Like there was 6 weeks and 6 different missions, and if you completed the missions, then you can participate in the pre-sale. Here's a spoiler alert. Okay, I tried to get the pre-sale, I couldn't get it. Okay, and I want to share with you what my experience was. So what happened, okay, was this is Monday, okay, around like, is that time here? Did they say the time? No, but it's roughly about like 9:15. Okay, they say that, okay, we're gonna load up the link, all right, okay, to the pre-sale, and then the link is if I click on the link, it takes me, okay, to the fundraising page, right? It looks something like. So this is what it looks like when you visit, okay, the fundraising page. You see on the top right there, okay, it's basically being powered, okay, by Aragon. Aragon is this back-end infrastructure to basically help manage the community, manage the token holders. It's basically a DAO infrastructure. That's what Aragon is.
Yeah.
So the fundraising happens here. Okay, you could see this button, okay, is grayed out. Okay, buy pre-sale shares. So at 9:15, okay, they shared the link, okay, to those people who are already whitelisted and stuff like that to come here. And everybody is like trying to click on this gray button and nothing happens, right? Then they told us, okay, everybody chillax, okay, at 9:30 this button would become blue, right? And there's about like 50,000. The pre-sale is very simple. It's like 50,000 die, okay, which is like very relative. If 10 people are greedy, okay, to basically buy 5,000 each, then it'll be gone already, like really, really quickly, right? So there was like kind of like I think 60 whitelisted people already. So if everybody like maybe bought maybe 1,000, I think there's enough for 50 people, right? Okay, but let's see what happens. Okay, so the purpose, okay, of raising this 50,000 is for the second, which is basically to fund the liquidity for the token bonding curve. So when that happened, okay, so 9:30 came. What was very interesting, okay, is that on around like 5 minutes before 9:30, they create the original core members. They would call a vote among themselves to basically initiate the fundraising, right? Okay, so they basically there was like 2 or 3 minutes, okay, for them to basically get the vote in, and then the tokens, okay, get released, and people can then start to buy the shares, right? So when that happened, right, okay, within 3 minutes, the pre-sale was gone already, right? Okay, get ready.
3 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So within 3 minutes, okay, I tried to get it, but I think somebody front run the how do I say the somebody did some front running, because the gas fee in order to buy, okay, I wanted to buy $500 worth of tokens, but the gas fee already was 1,002, which is basically I think somebody basically went in, okay, and like hit a really really high gas fee or whatnot, which was crazy lah.
How do you even queue up for that and telling the Ethereum protocol to say that I want to pay a lot more for this thing? He must have put in the order way much earlier, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, I'm still trying to process it. Okay, a lot of people are like really unhappy, okay, about it, right? And then what happens was immediately after that, the token bonding curve started, right? And I'm going to show you what the token bonding curve looks like right now. So this is what happened, okay, back 2 days ago. So immediately the price started at 20 cents, right? And then people can basically, place orders, okay, based on the curve. So for those who do not know what a token bonding curve is basically that the price of the token is already predetermined based on the curve. So if more people buy, okay, the token, the next person who buys the token, okay, it goes up the curve. Okay, it's kind of like a more transparent way of pricing, okay, as opposed to last time in the ICO days where they said that, okay, the first 1,000 ETH is this price, second 1,000 ETH is that price, and stuff like that, right? So when that happened, okay, I was disappointed that I did not get the pre-sale, okay, and the curve open already started at 20 cents.
Damn.
And I hesitated, okay, because I was like moody and whatnot, right? But I shouldn't have done that, because when the curve, okay, started immediately, okay, it's the best time to come in. Within 5 minutes, okay, people were buying, and then it was going up the curve. It was a very steep, climb, okay, to about like 45 cents, right? By the time I entered my order, okay, I got around like 41 cents. Okay, so this was an experience, okay. You already said the disclaimer, right? Okay, this is not I hope that you find it valuable, okay, of what the experience you will actually go through when doing a pre-sale. So what's that? When the token bonding curve happens, okay, pre-sale followed by token bonding curve, you need to be at the ready. You get what I mean? You need to be at the ready. So when the moment, okay, the bonding curve, because between 0.2 and 0.4, that's already 2x already, okay, and that's just a 5-minute window, all right, which can make a lot of difference. Then a few days later, okay, this is what happens. This is what happened. The That's where we are currently at right now at 72 cents. What's
Jefford,
also interesting?
I want to ask Jefford now.
Yeah,
Are you
sure.
lost, Jefford?
Yes, yes.
You lost, huh?
How can I assist?
Are you lost?
I'm not
Yeah,
lost.
okay. Yeah.
Why is it called a token bonding curve and not just a price curve? Why the name?
What's that? I think the reason, okay, is called a token bonding curve is because the token bonding curve exists as a smart contract. So
Okay.
you interact with the smart contract to buy the tokens and sell the tokens. You get what I mean, right? So then
Understand.
right. So and the ETH is the ETH is locked in the curve. You get what I mean? So that the
Okay.
next when somebody sells it, okay, then there's ETH, okay, to basically fund the next one up. You get what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, understand.
Right. So this has been a very, very interesting experience. Okay, and I don't know. Maybe I ask you guys. Okay. Are there a lot of, how do I say, token sales that use a bonding curve? Okay, before this, do you know?
I think in the first place, you need to even understand that where can we find this information, right? Like you knew
Right.
about it because of a very, it could be a private network, it could be whatever you have, but because you're so deep into the space, for someone average or someone new in the space, for example, Jefford wants to get involved and he's only hearing this for the first time. Not only him, I'm hearing this for the first time as well, right? So I mean, where do we get that information? And that's number one. Number two, we have to even get past the stage of queuing up for a Hello Kitty in Singapore, right? Right. Jefford, I just stole your line. Sorry, man. This is like McDonald's telling you, hey guys, we're gonna have this limited edition, Hello Kitty. You guys gotta queue up at 9:30. And it's like 9:30 at a specific date, and then you gotta doing this. And Jason, you mentioned you want to put in $500, and there could be even a barrier to entry, like, or each person you're not even allowed to put in more than like $5,000, for example, because the scarcity model of the token is there. So I mean, this is the interesting part about DeFi now at the moment. And it's still holding its roots of crypto itself, right? Because this is like the how should I say? This is like going to some Jedi temple and you're like only the secrets are found in this planet, basically, like, and you can only find the secrets here.
No, it's not like that, Leslie. It's not like that. Okay. I think it's more of the fact, okay, that there is just so much rubbish, okay, in so much noise, okay, that it's very hard to filter through, okay, what it is, because once you, the way how I process the logic is that once you manage to, like filter out, okay, filter out all the rubbish, it's like swimming up to the surface of the ocean, and then you finally breathe fresh air and you can see the horizon and whatnot, and then you just pick and choose. You get what I mean? So Avakochi is not something, okay, which like last week, okay, I heard about it and then I got involved, right? It's something that it all started with, say, I think back in June, I heard about Aave for the first time, did Southeast Asia DeFi Week, and I was like, okay, I understand about Aave. And then a few weeks later, okay, I learned about flash loans and this and that. Then I learned about Aave Gochi, which was like, this is pretty fun, right? And then be following that. Then once that got into the Discord channel, and then realized, okay, that, this project is not live yet, okay, and then the token would be launched soon. And that's how I got to know. And then I started to look at, like, what do I need to prepare, and that's how, we got to know about all of this. Now, I just want to share one more thing, okay, about Avakochi, which I think is interesting, okay, is that, let me share my screen one more time, right, is that, so this is right now the interface, okay, for people to buy from the curve. So it's avakochi.com/curve, right? And this is the token bonding curve. It's just an interface. It doesn't look like this. All right. You could see that actually the token bonding curve, it was designed to like kind of like have a very like a hockey stick like that, like an inverse hockey stick, which is basically very sharp climb and then plateau, and then that kind of like curve, right? But just looks nicer when it's like linearly looking like going up like that, right?
Everyone sees the rocket, man.
Okay, it's a very nice thing that they do here. So, anyways, so what is interesting, okay, is that there's an arbitrage opportunity here right now, okay, in the sense that in order to interact with the curve, there's a KYC process that needs to go through. So, if let's say, for example, I go to Uniswap .info and look for the token, okay, which is there a quick link here? For the thing, maybe I just look for Ghost token here. Yeah, Avagochi Ghost token, and it looks like there are other scam tokens as well. I think probably this is probably the scam token, okay, because it's only 2 cents. I think we're in the wrong one. Go to CoinGecko.
Oh man.
So, yeah, this is probably the scam token. Okay, so you guys know how to. You guys know how to check, okay, whether it's the real token, right?
So we always have to go to CoinGecko's, yeah, definitely. And
right.
go
wait, this part I think it's important. So how do you tell the difference between scam token and not scam token? What's the method?
The method, okay, is that the when a token is created, okay, for a project, okay, it lives on the blockchain, okay, and it's given an identity. This identity is known as the contract ID, right? So if you can use CoinGecko, right, okay, to basically click on the Explorer, it will take you to the token page. You can see under profile summary here, this is the contract ID for that, and that is how you know, okay, whether you are dealing with the correct token. So that's how you know you're dealing with the correct token. So go to uniswap.info/token for that. Yeah, there we go. So that's how you know, okay, so right now it's like 75 cents. Let's look at the token bonding curve. All right, so that's roughly about, like a little bit, but it kind of like peaked, okay, it kind of like fluctuated, okay, between 85 cents and in the last 24 hours, I think it peaked about like close to 95 cents, right? And the reason for this is this. Information asymmetry. People do not know about the curve. They go to Uniswap and they directly buy the token. The second is the KYC requirement. You get what I mean? Okay, when you buy from Uniswap, you don't need KYC, right? Okay, but if you are buying from the curve, you require KYC. So, this is an interesting dynamic now. So I think, okay, there's actually a arbitrage opportunity here. Okay, I would love to build a bot that basically monitors. All right, and whenever there's an arbitrage opportunity, basically interact with the curve, buy from here, okay.
Oh no, Jason, we're gonna lose him.
Yeah.
you got cut off at the last part, bro.
Yeah, so that's just what I wanted to share. Okay.
You know what?
I got blurred on the last part. No, I basically said, okay. Front running. Somebody's front running.
We are losing you.
So yeah,
Jason.
what's that? I think that there's.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry,
nice.
I just say that what's that? I think that there's an arbitrage opportunity.
Yeah.
Between the two.
I think Jefford is taking down notes. Can you see? I can see him like doing down notes and bringing the loop.
Okay, Jefford. While Jason is lagging, right? The simple thing that he's trying to say is you can actually do the KYC, take the point to do the KYC and look and take the arbitrage opportunities wherever they are, buy from the curve, and then later on sell in Uniswap. That's it. That's the simplest way. Yeah. Okay. So that's your arbitrage opportunity.
Okay.
It's quite straightforward, because this is, you don't have to go through some smart contract shit, basically.
Don't need to think
buying and selling only.
Yeah.
This one trader lingo. I think you can understand this one, right? As long as
the question is whether you can get the tokens in the first place from the curve. That's the question.
As long as you finish the KYC,
you can always.
Yeah.
You know why?
Okay.
Because the money itself is actually in the pool.
Correct.
You can actually go there and just interact with the smart contract. You're able to get it. So the data there is transparent. For example, what is the liquidity amount there? If there's any slippage, all the data is there. I mean, obviously, like what Jason said, right? Can you take like 100 million to buy on Abagochi? I mean, I don't think you can do anything, right? If you buy 100 million, the thing will blow off, right? There is not enough liquidity for that. But if you think like, okay, let's say 1 ETH, 2 ETH to buy, can you profit from the arbitrage of like, few cents? Yeah, you can make some money, right? That's how you do the arbitrage.
Understand.
And of course, Uniswap, everything is smart contract. So literally, you can see whether there's enough liquidity in there.
It's all transparent, lah. Okay, understand.
Based on 100 Gwei, right? Okay, no, I think it was 200 Gwei when the token sale was happening, right? It cost me about $20 just to basically interact with the curve. Okay, that's the gas fee. Okay, at 200 Gwei. So it's roughly about like
more than. You better use like $500. At least you make some money out of it, lah. Basically, if you put like I want to trade $10, you pay $20 worth of material. Don't make sense at all, right?
No, I think
Grab new scheme, micro investment.
Yeah,
But it's
Jason,
just starting lah. We should say this right. It's just starting. Hey,
Jason, you're saying something? Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know whether it's lagging.
Sorry, what's that? I was saying that, okay, Singapore has the better internet, okay? Hands down. All right.
No. Sorry,
that,
Jafford had a lot of problems the last time.
I think that the entry point, okay, that a lot of people are doing is like at least 10,000 a pop, in and out, minimum 10,000 above, and then you can see a sizable profit. I've seen people, just make basically, like 30, 50, just arbitraging this, which is really, really cool. I wish I had that kind of liquidity. Maybe
50. Wow. So this arbitrage window is for how long? Like I take it from the curve, and then by the time I can sell it at Uniswap, usually what is the time frame? Like how fast can this turn over? 10 minutes?
It could be done within minutes. No, it could be done within that minute. If you are prepared and you reset all your stuff.
The real definition is, Jafford, the real definition is one block. Because the price changes per block.
Yes.
Okay.
Victor is right. Okay, the time reference is by blocks, so it's 15 seconds. It's 15 seconds.
13 to 15 seconds. If you see that happen, you have to take the decision and do everything within that block. Otherwise, when you skip the next block, right, the price will change.
Wow. Okay.
You need to learn how to ride a bot. You need to learn
But
how to
actually,
ride, which is basically.
If you are trader, 15 seconds for a trade is damn slow. Comparing to high frequency trading on like Binance Futures and BMAX, that is like within a second, it can liquidate your whole position. In this, right, have 15 seconds to do stuff. That is like eternity for a trader.
Okay, true.
So, okay, so I don't know how many people are watching this right now, but I just had an idea. Imagine having a bot that just monitors the curve, monitors Uniswap, okay, what people are buying right now, okay, and get a flash loan from either Aave or DYDX, okay, buy from the curve, sell at the Uniswap, So, who wants to do this with me? Because this is one of the things that I'm actually working on right now.
Raise hands, come on. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jason, you're giving away free ideas again. What's up? We read the
Already doing it
the previous
myself, so
Oh, Johnson is the one not sharing lah.
Wow, shit.
Jafford, now you learn new skill already, right? Yeah.
Wow.
He just reviewed the kung fu to you, you learn the level 1, right? Now he just show you the 18层楼, Okay. Yeah.
I must
Why?
be able to
Which is why we
pass
say,
the lah.
Oh,
which is why we say DeFi, right, is actually for programmers. That's why I asked before this question. It's actually nerds that can actually do this. I mean, if you ask a traditional trader who are trading on like all those, centralized exchanges,
Yeah,
they will not able to execute this because they
Right.
cannot write the code. If those
Yes,
people who write
right.
the code, why the hell do I want to share it with you, right?
Yes.
That's the point.
Yes.
It doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Dunstan, share the
You
code.
write the
Dunstan.
Hey, why would we share on GitHub? Let everybody copy. Like what happened to sushi
No,
become sushi swap.
Bro, you share it in Dropbox already. In Dropbox, you send the link to my email, bro. That one can
Yeah.
already.
So if I put the code there, most probably I'm doing something else already.
Maybe it's working already. It's
Yeah.
like, it's not working. I'm just
Yeah,
putting
so
on-
you all carry on using that. I will do the opposite already.
I'm going to shock all of you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to
game
share one
theory.
thing that I've learned.
It's game theory. It's game theory.
Jason, go
Sure,
ahead.
sure,
Share
Yeah.
one thing I learned this week.
Wait,
So this one is something that I tweeted right the other day. I feel it's very interesting. This is the only happened last weekend, right? That's how fast it is. So apart from what Jason has mentioned, right, this is something that I saw and I think it's really game changing. But not much people are talking about it. But potentially it's going to be very huge. So Andre Cronet launched a new DeFi protocol. I mean, of course, it's linked to Yen, but it's not governed by Yen tokens. It's called stable credit. Originally, when he launched it, right, I think Bankless and some other VCs actually cover it. A lot of people are trying to understand what the hell is stable credit because, as we know, right, Jason and all of us know, Andre Cronet is really that crazy. His ideas, right, is really, you have to understand from his perspective, right, it works. The product itself is not complicated, but the way he thought of it and the way he executed, right, is like very elegant. So imagine stable credit in short, it's like MakerDAO, but it's multi-assets. So what do I mean by that, right? In MakerDAO, you have to deposit ETH, and then there will be a bunch of governance, and then there will mint DAI as a stable credit for you to to do your whatever you need to do on DeFi. That is how DAI works, right? And MakerDAO works. So stable credit is actually a multi-asset as long as it's tokenized is a pool, it's a large pool, like a treasury pool. I actually named it for him. I was telling him, right? He actually why are you sharing durian finance? But anyway, stable credit, right, is actually like a big pool of money. It's like a casino, or you can call it as a bank. It's actually a large treasury that anybody can put in deposit in there, or any collateral or anything as long as it's collateralized and backed by something. It could be Y, ETH, it could be as long as it's ERC20 token. It could be DAI, it could be any stable coin, it could be any asset as long as it's ERC20 and value and verified by other protocol, you can put it into the pool. So the pool itself is like a big bunch of money. So how it works, right, is that it's like a liquidity pool, it's a big ass liquidity pool. So the traders or arbitragers or lenders or borrowers could literally just interact with the smart contract, borrow the money, and do whatever you need to do with it, and you have to return the money back to it. So the way it works, right, is like same as MakerDAO. You put in your deposit, you get a derivative token up to 75%. If you see the price is actually changing due to the arbitrage pricing, due to the pricing bonding curve, or difference between Uniswap, right, because it's two different protocol, you can actually take a loan from it and it start to short amount. Do arbitrage on it. Literally, it's like a big giant ass pool of money that is called stable credit. Anybody who can deposit in there, you generate yield. You can actually trade against it. You can borrow against it, and it's all multi-collateral asset. As long as it's actually with some value, right? Everyone can put it in. So you can imagine that's what I thought about it, right? It means, right, it's created a world bank on crypto. So people could make money.
So launch already.
Yeah, launch already. But he said he told everyone there's no first mover advantage. You cannot do fund running on it. So there's no bonding curve, right? Put it in there and you can interact with it. And as we know, right, whatever Andre launched, right, it's gonna be crazy. A lot of people will just put money into it because of that.
How long
he said that last week.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Stable credit.
Stable credit.
Okay.
You can read on it.
So no, I think it was
Really
like either Thursday or Saturday.
Yeah. Less than a week.
That is how crazy the space. That's how crazy the space is. One of the things that I just learned this week also is Andre Cronio's motto is I test in prod. Okay, do you guys know what it means?
Nope.
I test in
So I just found
production.
out today. Okay, that's right, Victor. Right. I test in production, which means that when computer programmers test, they test on testnet. Okay, Andre Cronje, okay, has a motto that I test in mainnet. Okay, I test in production environment. Okay, because he believes that you want to see the real thing. Real money at stake. Okay, then you can only see the results as it is. So it's like kind of cool, kind of cool.
It's in
Two
prod.
ways, but you have to be careful. That is, I think his message is very simple. He just want to warn everybody, right? Not everything now he say. So he said that, so you have to beware. So if anything happen, right, don't blame him. He say that.
Yeah.
It's true, right?
It's
It's
so
just how it
important.
works.
It's so important.
Nice.
It is so important. Leslie, not financial advisor. All of you, not financial advisor.
Of course, yeah. You by the thought that even like Judge Jefferson said just now, right? He wants to do the arbitrage, right? He also questioned, like within 15 seconds, can I execute this or not? Right? So he's like, first of all, you
Advice
got
also no
you got to
use.
find
Don't know
out.
how to make use.
Which
Yeah,
is
so-
why actually I mentioned it, right? That is why I say gas is the new alpha for this reason. Even though you have 15 seconds, let me ask you one question. How much gas you supposed to put in there to execute this transaction?
Or
Because
don't
even though you
don't
got a
talk about
smart contract
spending.
ready, like you
Don't-
put it
don't-
out there, somebody might be faster than you because they put more gas fees. You can
you
put
talk
like
about-
one Ethereum, but somebody put 2 Ethereum, right? He'll be faster than you because the miners is
what-
going to pick the 2 Ethereum first. How the hell do you know whether you can execute the trade?
Like that.
Anyway, if you are on that topic, right? USDT they just moved from Tron to sorry, what was the information from Tron to Ethereum or Ethereum to Tron? What was the latest? I think that's because of the gas fees that's involved, right? Yeah, I saw in the chat group. I can't remember. Just you were saying something like that, right? Can you give us some insights on that? Wear the mask, man.
Okay, so this is okay. So technically, right, they have just taken away a large amount of funds from the Tron USD network, and like killed it off and transferred it back to and reminted it on the ERC USDT network.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
For your
so-
information, the new guys, Jefford, please take note. USDT is on different protocols, so please do not transfer your USDT from Ethereum to USDT Tron because it will never go through and you will lose your USDT. So if you want to transfer, it has to be USDT Ethereum to USDT Ethereum. So what
Okay,
just happened?
so,
They're
yeah.
transferring, yeah.
Yeah, so the important thing is this, what just happened was a certain amount of money, assuming that it's $1 million, but it's way more than that, of Tron USDT. Whether or not this USD was crypto USD, right, was in any weird transactions, or whether or not there was something shady going on within using those USD. Those USD are now burnt out of existence.
On Tron network.
Yes, on the Tron network. And then
Burnt
the
as
same
in-
value, burn as in they will disappear from the Tron network totally already. Those USD no longer exist. However, the same amount and price of USD has now appeared and reminted, or should I say newly minted on the Ethereum network.
Oh.
Yeah, so technically, right, this is money laundering 101.
It sounded like that. I think I need to wear the mask too, man.
Actually, I got one question regarding this USDT and the pegging and all that, right? So every chain says that their USDT is pegged to the US. The amount of US dollars that is circulating in the economy, and of course that is pegged to the Federal Reserve, right? Now, but I have a very important question. If I got 10 different blockchains and all of them say they peg to the USD, but I only got one Federal Reserve, then how does that work?
No, not like that, bro. So technically, right, they
Ah.
need to physically have a bank account, a company bank account or an escrow
Okay.
account and so on, right, that has
Okay.
a certain amount of USD inside. Let's say they have $10 million of
Ah.
USD in their account. They can only legitly print out 10 million USDT or
Okay.
USDC or or Binance USD or whatever shit that you have out there. Okay,
Okay.
technically is that lah. But of
Technically
course,
lah.
if
Okay.
you look at their websites and you look at the terms and conditions, you will see that it's not a full pack.
Mm.
It's not full pack. Yes, it's not full pack.
Yeah. So and that will be where all the arbitrage and all the slippage and where all the scary and dangerous things start coming in. Because in small amount, let's say in $1,000, it's fine. You know, if my pack is less than 1%, but
Okay.
in $1 billion, that 1% makes a disgusting large amount of slippage, in a sense.
Okay.
So you get it, yeah. And in the original Tether USD, right, there is more than $1 billion that's inside, that has been printed,
Yep. Yep. So since we're talking about USDT, right? Okay. Something that happened, I think maybe a week or 10 days ago, within 10 days okay, is that somebody accidentally sent 1 million USDT to a DeFi protocol called Swerve, right? .fi, the token contract address. And fast forward today, they managed to contact the Tether group and recover those funds, basically to, how do I say, reverse the transaction. So
Only
if that's
Tron, bro. Only Tron can do that.
if you can do that, right? And I don't think it's Tron, because it is
No, it's
Swerve is
Omni.
secure. Yeah,
It's on the
right.
Omni network actually. It's not on the Tron network. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Then like that a bit dangerous. That means they are quite similar to a centralized system already. You can just claw back things that have been
It
set up.
is a centralized system. It's just like a bank, like the bank gonna hack $10 million, right? But the bank won't show that they gonna hack $10 million. One, they'll just put the $10 million back in your account. It's just numbers to them, what? But there is an extra $10 million floating out there when it comes to the bank. But for crypto, because it is being sent wrongly to the wrong address, right? They cannot take the money anymore, which means that nobody can touch the money. You see, so you don't have additional. So the benefit to this is there's no additional 10 million out there floating. But for bank, different there is still the additional 10 million extra out there. And guess who pays for that 10 million? It's being spread among everyone. It's also part of inflation.
Yeah, that's why we have to bear all your costs. That's why your luncheon meat now is $3 in Singapore. It used to be $1.90. Yeah, so you just paid $1.10 more extra. Yeah. Shout out to Simon for joining us. Thanks for joining us, Simon.
Hey, bro.
Good to see you, man, bro. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Simon is saying centralized USD Trump. We miss you, bro. We miss you, man. yeah, hilarious, man. Yeah.
Hey, Dunson, I want to ask you. So, in your opinion, do you see USDT as a huge systemic risk? Okay, in the that is just waiting, that can potentially just blow up.
Okay, that's what I have consistently been saying. When it comes to the blockchain space, right, we technically don't like centralized platforms. Although centralized platforms can be useful at times. In this case, the USDT in this case was useful, but the fact that it's not pegged 1:1, right, and is at such a large volume, right, which also means that somebody or some groups of people are earning huge amount of funds just by that 1% or even less. Does that make sense? So which means that systemically, right? We are, yeah, like like what our brother Simon says. We literally are the ones that are paying for that missing from that 1:1 pack. I can let you all understand. It's the whole crypto space, right? Everyone is paying for that. So
This
whether
one,
or not,
yeah.
whether you see it as a systemic risk is up to you, lah. And another thing is, whether or not at the end, right, the regulators would agree on all this, and would allow it to exist. That's another set. That's another. It's, to me, having a centralized point in our crypto space, right, leaves room for regulators to come in and poke us. The more we separate all these, right, the more interesting things become, and the more we are protected in that sense.
Is there anyone that's is Bitcoin considered insulated from all these influence?
Yes and no. Bitcoin is insulated in a sense where if you hold a supply, you are insulated. Even if it's just one Bitcoin, which I recommend everybody to have. But on its own, certain parts of the Bitcoin infrastructure has been infiltrated by different governments, by sovereign funds who have entered, by even large financial institutes that bought so much Bitcoins. And another one would also be the fact that our infrastructures like Coinbase, one of the largest exchanges in the world, our Blockstream, which is one of the like the Bitcoin core developers supporting the Bitcoin core developers and so on, they have been bought over by the United States government.
We're geeking out here, guys. We're totally geeking out here, basically. I don't think that was what I was trying to intend for the session to be, but yeah. Thanks, guys. I back to the topic, man. Basically, DeFi tokens, basically, right? Yeah. I was sharing the screen earlier because the
Durian token, right?
Yeah. So if you look at this, right, Jefford, remember we were having this conversation 2 weeks ago. I don't know if Simon was joining us, basically, and yes, there is a Durian Finance. Your index, right? Your index, yeah, your index, right? Basically, right, that you mentioned, right? Somebody really did this up, and I can tell you which is the date as well. This happened on the 16th of September.
Which was
the same date, which.
Let's see the whole chart. Wait. Let me see the whole chart. Yeah. So this started on what's the date?
1 week after we were talking about it. So which means that somebody had really took some ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are supplying too much ideas. That's why I say
Hey, I suspect it's Victor because he's the only coder here.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, the past week, right? Obviously, with the biggest news was, and this is very passe. Like what Victor says, we are talking about new stuff, like Jason has mentioned, right? But obviously, the latest one is the last week that has been hugely talked about, right? Was actually the fact that Chef Nomi actually returned $14 million worth of Ether back to the Treasury or Foundation, if you want to call it. Yes, Dunston's going to call him out anyway. So, yeah, Dunston says that I need my mask now, basically. That they found him and they kind of forced him to return the monies. Basically, it was a rug pull, but in Victor's defense is saying that this is the first time ever. So there are two sides of the coin that basically that people say. One is that he did a very good thing, or the other one is he got found out, basically. Simon last week was saying, that guy's a nonsense, basically, if I remember him correctly saying, rubbish, right? And then apologizing that he caused bad reputation to the DeFi movement space. Yeah, pui. So
definitely he caused
huge.
Us like 10 steps backward. What Chef Nomi did. Okay, but I do agree with Victor, okay, that give me a headline, okay, back in 2017, if somebody actually, what's that, scam away, okay, for $13 million, and then 1 week later return the $13 million back to investors, even when they got caught. I don't remember a headline like that, So,
Actually, yes, there were quite a lot of examples during the 2017 times and later, right, in which people got caught and they returned their funds. It's just how the investors go about and what they did, right, or how harsh they were, right, to handle these people. For example, the worst case was actually a case in Malta, where the richest man in Malta was actually involved in a cryptocurrency scam, and he scammed a lot of people in Malta. So what happened was some of the crypto guys actually literally went to his house, murdered him,
Oh my
and
god!
almost murdered his whole family.
You wear the mask now, bro.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to do this, but yeah. Yeah. Of course, it wasn't as bad. What sushi chef got lah. What the Nomi chef got lah. But it's still quite bad lah. Just not until the point of murder or like threatening the family and so on lah. So it's tough. It's bad enough so that he returned the funds lah. That's all I will review.
John is asking. Yeah, unfortunately, John couldn't join us earlier, so yeah, he's asking some questions on any idea what's going on with Safe, basically. So Jason's like, no.
It's the new coin. No, it's like I think this is like this week, right? I think Jason, is it correct? Like Safe, I think I only heard of this word like this couple of days.
So there's like
No, we cannot catch anything, then get anything done if it's just listen to the news on DeFi.
there's like
so crazy.
there's a second Wi-Fi also emerging called Harvest.finance as well.
Oh wow!
It's really hard to pick and choose what to put your focus on, Okay, really, really difficult. Okay, in this space, we only got 48 hours a day. It's like
Okay,
48 hours.
okay.
Jason, are you short of sleep now?
It's technically not difficult. It's just that you need to remember that anytime most of your funds will be rug pulled. It's as simple as it is. So choose projects that you know the people that are inside, people who have made the smart contracts, and there are people who actually know where they live, well, yes, if he's in World of Warcraft, he's gonna get hunted by me all the time, man. Just gonna PvP him all the time, bro. I get my whole guild there also. Yeah, but yeah, so that's the biggest that is the thing to take note. So I would rather be going for projects in which your like people that we know, people that we can trust. I know it's experimental, and the most is smart contract risk. You see, it's not really a rug pull.
Yeah.
And smart contract risk has at least a potential resolving. Other than parity, which I don't know why it can't be resolved, but yeah. So what I'm trying to let whoever that's looking at this is that remember that there will always be good legit players in the space, and even if it's experimental, it's fine. Like Andreas, he's a genius in his own mind. I'm not sure whether or not you know at the end there'll be smart contract risk and so on. But even then, that is a real risk that we together will be willing to take together. You see, it is a technical risk. Yeah, it's not because he's like Chef Nomi that I run away with the money. Although he said that he didn't, but yeah. So it is literally running away with the money. Yeah.
Literally, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
So whoever says that he didn't run away with the money and so on, right, I don't know how they can say and think about that.
The worst part about Chef Nomi is that number one, okay, is that he, if you follow the Discord, okay, the whatever that's happening there, he did exactly what he said he would not do. Right? So That is
Exactly, man. Yeah.
exactly, and he was really mean. He was really mean because the entire reason why Sushi Swap came about is because they were like competing with Uniswap. Okay, and he was so mean.
There's no reason why swap needs to come about one. It's just taking copy, cut and paste, take from GitHub, Uniswap's code, and then after that put one bloody token inside. So
Yeah.
what's the reason? There's no necessity for that. I mean, it's good for competition to exist, but there's no innovation there. Or just put one token doesn't make any level of innovation. It's as simple as it is. And
So it's like
why is it
financed
that
by Binance or something?
no.
Or Sushi Swap? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the worst is this. Why is it that somebody then took over Sushi Swap later on? You'll just go and think about it. I don't want to say too much. I need to put on my mask again. So
This in itself would take 1 hour. Let's see.
yeah, so if I'm
It's
gonna
okay. Those who
expound on
want
it, right,
to-
I
yeah,
have to
so
wear
those
this
who-
for 1 bloody hour, man. Or you'll come to Singapore, we have a proper coffee shop session, then
session.
I will share whatever that's supposed to be not in public. Because I need to wear 2-3 masks for this.
Well, thank you. Thank you
for
very
this.
much. OG in the house, yes. Yeah, I wanted to share another thing. Two more news actually before we go. Yeah, let me just share this. Yeah, DeFi Pulse Index. I think this is new, right? As well in the last week or so, and they are launching their own tokens as well. So my question to you guys is the same as what Jefford has asked the last time as well. You know, having your Duran index back then, you know, that we had a comparison itself. What is the utilization function of a DeFi Pulse index token, basically?
It's
Anyone?
an index fund. No? That's it. They represent an index fund.
Basket
you
of
need to take
index
a-
fund.
Yeah, but you need to take a look at the governance and so on, and where did they drag the value from and such for the value of their token to exist. Because if it doesn't, right, then what they have just done is wrap a whole group of stuff together and then saying that their rep has value. That's even worse.
Hey, Dunstan, this one reminds me of like the 2008, right? All these bloody,
is.
what MBS or like CDS, all this same thing, right? You're wrapping
It's the
up
same
all these
thing, bro.
derivative token that have no
Yeah.
idea. Same thing, you put it together. And you sell it to
Hey,
investors.
Victor, that's why I say I want to meet up with you. I want to set up all this, whatever the. Then we should set up all this stuff. Yeah, we have enough information and skill set between the both of us to be able to do anything out there on earth.
Yeah, good.
John saying
definitely. Yeah, DeFi
man.
ETF, what John was saying.
Yeah, John,
Yeah.
you join us.
Yeah.
Ask me to come to
John's
Singapore.
not in Singapore, yeah, unfortunately, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
love to have you in
no. It can be done. After we meet already, we do a Zoom call with him and then get him on board.
The CF,
We should, you know.
MPO is extended, man, all the way.
Hey, I'm actually being serious. So it means that I am going to do it with or without any one of you. So your choice whether you want to come in.
Hey, I want to add in, right? Today I was meeting a partner, one of the friends, the DeFi space in Singapore, right? I was actually kind of shocked, because he was saying that he's actually even more bullish than me. I'm really very bullish on the whole DeFi thing, right? I told him, right, this is my own personal opinion. I just want to say, right, my own personal opinion is that I think that this one could be a parabolic bubble, just like ICO, and nobody knows when it's going to end, not even the expert, right? And we are in this space so advanced and ahead. I was actually expecting it like maybe another few months, let's see how it goes.
No, bro. It's not going to be a few months, man.
Yeah. No, but the question is this. I asked him, what do you think? He said, I think it's too early. Because all those, people who are in crypto don't even understand it yet. The traders don't understand it yet. This space is so early. He was like, okay.
Yes.
It seems that he's even more bullish than me.
It is. I am super bullish.
Jason, does it help you? Jason's a bit cautious. After a few months, he's like soaked in I'm sweating in DeFi blood, basically.
Which is why we say Jason should apply for that, DeFi Global Council, because he actually have the reputation right now already. And of course, Leslie, you can do it, join together. I mean, why don't we do it, right? DeFi Singapore and Bitcoin Malaysia create a group, right? Like, Southeast Asia DeFi Association or something. And then, you could be
Victor,
part of
you
it,
need
right?
Victor.
Hey, Victor, happening
Yeah.
already lah. There are things happening in
I
the
like the
background.
idea. I like the idea. I like the idea.
Why not?
Okay. Let's
Alliance, form it up, man. Yeah.
let's do something about that. Let's do something about that. I like the idea.
Let's take this offline, man. Yeah. Every time we all give ideas.
Uncensored.
Every time we give ideas, right? Then poor Jefford, right? Just now, 2 weeks ago, he talked about UN index, and true enough, yeah, too bad, man. Jefford, he didn't give you. Did you get any commission out of it, or a small consultation fee? No, right? So,
Bro, I see this only today, bro. How to get commission, bro?
Later they take from Victor lah. He's the
Communication
one who
don't have,
created
bro.
the durian finance.
If communication have, maybe got commission, bro. But communication also don't have. How to commission?
I'll tell you what, Jefford, here's the thing, okay? So we are going to meet up, right? So let's go and meet up together. You join us, and then you see if you can communicate enough for you to understand the information, okay? Last but not least, I think I want to just touch on this, and then we can close off. Yes, this is new today, in my opinion, which Dunson has been talking about NFTs
It's
for the
not
last
new lah, for God's sakes.
Okay, look here, bro. The article is only 8 hours ago. So to me, it's new for this article. But Duncan,
Okay, I need to be less lazy, man. I cannot keep telling people what to do, and then after that, people keep taking the idea. I've been talking about this since last year already. So, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Someone gonna
not
do
waste
this
time.
and check it out, man. Jason, this is your ghost coin. The ghost the ghost function, right? Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's like the new terminology for this. You heard it here first, guys. It's called NIFI. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, NFT plus DeFi. They're gonna call it NIFI. Oh my gosh, this is quite the new marketing term. Yeah. If it's one thing that I got to give it to the industry is that the marketing terminologies that these guys can come up with is just overtly creative.
It's not marketing, it's just memes. We are all geeks and and gamers. So it's all internet memes and like all sort of fun stuff.
Yeah. Food token.
Yeah.
Fungible, non-fungible thing reminds me of this motivation story I hear every time. Every time they like to say this motivation story in the seminar one. Okay, so you go there, then the don't know who the speaker he will take out $1. Then he will say, no, he will take out $10. He will take out $10. Then he will spit at the dollar note. He will crush it. He will put it on the floor and step. Then he will ask everyone, how much is this dollar note? People will go like 10. Then he will say, exactly. Whether you step on it, you spit on it, it's still $10. I think the whole NFT concept reminds me of this story because NFT is all about like your $1 is whether it's the same as my $1, correct? Like something like that, right? That is basically the concept of fungibility, right? So every time I hear about this fungibility, I don't know why, but it brings me to this particular speaker who always had to do this $10 thing. Then somehow after that he will give this $10 out. But at the end of the seminar, he will find a way to take it back. And usually when you take it back, it's times 10. That means you sign onto the course, you buy the package, I don't know whatever. But serious, this fungibility thing, right, always reminds me of this motivation trick that they do in the seminar. Serious, really. But I think that's what fungibility means lah. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong lah. It's just based on my understanding. Like,
today you earn your kopi okay, then we'll buy you kopi bro. Yeah.
No, because I think a lot of people don't understand what is fungibility, what is non-fungible. I think need to explain to them a bit like if not they cannot catch no ball.
So if you are hearing this for the first time, guys, yes, this whole channel is all about having fun and having that whole approach of having people, the geeks coming together. We've got quite a number of geeks over here. I hope not to have such a geek out session, but yeah, we can't somehow end up always doing the same thing, geeking out. And Jeffert's role in any session that we have is to always make it easy for the noobs. So if you guys have just joined in, he's trying to explain to you what the fungible and non-fungible tokens basically using the parody of the $10 note basically. Basically, it's that serial number, lah, bro. That serial number is unique, basically. Yeah, yeah. So
Hey,
this is
Leslie,
interesting.
there's one more news about NFT, right? I was reading it briefly, right? I think Minecraft is actually working with one of the exchange in Japan today
Yes,
to launch
yes.
the NFT. It's like,
Yes,
dude,
so-
crazy, man. Minecraft I suddenly have NFT. Imagine that all these games.
John saying Nifty 50. Yeah, so every NFT is going to start off at $50, John. That would be nice. Yeah. Simon, I'm not going to show your comment because you just gave out an idea again. So, yeah, who wants to see this? Basically, come to the YouTube channel and then you can see the comment. He just gave out another idea, basically. So, yeah, unless you've been doing it, Simon. So, yeah, we again, we're going to do it. We say all 5 of us have a cut in it. Okay, so
Hey, Simon, no, please keep all ideas within ourselves. No more already. We have been giving too much to the industry.
yeah, man.
Yeah. We do ourselves first, then we tell people about it.
I think so too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, then that's called marketing, you see. If not, another stupid durian token come out, then got people spitting on their NFT, then transferring to somebody else.
That's what coffee sessions are for, basically.
Yeah.
Right? So I hope that's the end. I mean, we've come to the end of the session, guys. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed every sessions every week. I hope you guys get to hear us more often. We'll probably get the same old regulars or new faces if possible. We're always looking for new faces. If you are keen to join us for a coffee session, Jason, I think you wanted to introduce some people over as well. So let's just cross fingers that they would love to have us to come with us. We're not intimidating, so don't worry. Whenever we have to say something, we have to wear the
Hey,
mask.
other than me, that's just me. So you better make sure that person not in my bad books.
I'm sure most of the people that I call is definitely the same thing. So if you are keen, just write into DeFi Singapore at gmail.com. Let me just put that in now. And just say that you want to come and join the coffee session, and so this is the email address, guys. So we hope to see you guys. Yeah, I already put a word out basically for new people to join us. Yeah, that would be. Wait. Someone you okay, this one you have to say. Does anybody know Arthur Hayes? Can we put in a good word for? Yeah, Simon, why don't you help us to link up? Then I'll put you together with. Here goes the mask. Yes.
Not physically here now.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that would be nice, right? Would have been. Yeah. How you know he loves durian, John?
Twitter. I think he's
He
been
posted
posting on.
he posted on Twitter about his sitting
really,
durian.
Well, you guys are ardent fans, lah. Seriously, you're true blue fans, man. Yeah,
He's
Live
saying
on
about
Twitter, that's about it.
mee soto, roti canai, nasi lemak.
but he's not in Singapore.
Maybe the durian coin developed by him, who knows?
Yeah, doesn't matter. Hey, John, if he's in Malaysia, you can always put him together, and then we can do the call. There's no boundaries when we're online, man. Yeah, yeah. Let's hope. Yeah, Twitter trolls. Sorry, man, guys. I think I'm losing it already. Simon, stop it, man. We should have you on board, seriously, man. So today we are short of one, yeah, but never mind. Yeah, thanks, man, guys. Yeah, really appreciate it, man. Yeah. Yes, we are Twitter trolls. A bunch of us geeks coming together. I hope to do this as often as possible on every Wednesday, and so, guys, if you really like the channel, you really support the channel, do like, share, subscribe to it. It's our first time on YouTube. Help us to promote this basically. I really appreciate it from everyone in the industry. I really hope to hear more from the industry as well. So please reach out to me on DeFi singapore@gmail.com. See, I laugh until I forget my email address. Thank you, guys. We'll end this call. We'll end this coffee session. And I will see you next week again. All right.
All right.
Cheers.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.